everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... Somebody small! Excuse me, Mr. Luther. Would you like to play a game?
Yeah, what kind of game?
Parcheesi.
Shoots and ladders.
This is... going back to Smallville, our weekly Smallville show where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Smallville week by week, episode by episode. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, just like these fine folks, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name in every episode, get access to the Google Drive, and, you know, just all around support the channel. It's great.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. If you're an audio listener, remember to be sure and rate us over on iTunes and Spotify. You can give us a rating, you can leave a review, letting people know, hey, I really dig these silly gooses, these silly geese. I dig them. They're like a garden. I dig them. This episode is also brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. But we'll tell you more about that here in a minute. Maggie, how are you today?
I'm more awake.
Hey, Maggie's awake.
I'm
everybody.
awake, everybody.
First time for everything.
Jesus, no. You should have done that last night.
I love it. Nah, I think it's still hilarious.
Should have done that to me last night.
Last night, of course.
If I was asleep like this.
If you didn't watch us last night, we streamed Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie for Game Boy. And Maggie fell asleep multiple times.
And listen, apparently that was entertaining.
I mean, hey, listen, that game was not great. Okay.
No, it wasn't. Hey, Jerry, and like, I just like the one person in chat last night that became a subscriber. They're like, this is too entertaining to pass up.
Yeah. Who will win first? Will Matt beat the game or will Maggie fall asleep?
Will Maggie fall asleep? No, I've dozed off a few times.
Yeah, she stuck it out. She got to see us beat Avenues.
Yep. I made it.
It took us about an hour, but we did it.
Yeah.
It was fun. You can watch the VOD if you missed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you'd want to, but you can if you want to. You know what else you can do if you want to? You can go back to Smallville. We didn't even practice that.
Beanery.
Fuck your beans. Fuck your beans, Beanery. Fucking Beanery. Fucking called them.
Lana. It's all Lana's fault.
What's Lana's fault?
She wanted to start the Talon.
Okay.
And she made the Beanery fall.
Okay. Yeah.
That's our theory.
She did. Well, I mean, we know she did.
Yeah.
She called the Health and Human Services, and they shut that bitch down. You
know. She made that partnership with Lex.
Yeah.
It's all her fault.
Wait.
It's all her fault.
So I'm still.
All of this.
You haven't connected the final pieces
Matt,
of the puzzle.
Where we're at now.
Where are we at now?
Smallville.
Here, I thought we was in Granville the whole time.
Oh. Jeez. I'm so sorry, audio listeners.
Nah, they get it. It's funny.
No.
They love it.
I bet we have a negative review somewhere.
Let us tell you what, audio listeners, if you're listening to this and you don't find it funny, leave a comment saying you don't find that funny.
It hurts your ears. Say that.
Yeah. And
it hurts my ears.
I will consider not doing it. I'll consider it. I'm not making any promises.
He's not going to take your feelings into consideration.
I will consider it.
No.
That's not a guarantee I'm going to do anything about it.
See? Right there. Jesus.
Fucking nailed it. Maggie,
my ears are going to be bleeding.
Season 5, Episode 19. Have mercy. Did Elvis say that, or is that just an Uncle Jesse thing?
I think it's an Uncle Jesse thing.
Have mercy.
Have mercy.
Have mercy. Mercy. Anyway, remember the pink, almost said banana, the pink bunnies?
Yep.
That he framed?
Yeah.
Remember
do you remember the band Mercy Me?
Yeah. Unfortunately. Only because I watched that movie about him.
I can only imagine.
That was the name of the movie. Season 5, episode 19, Mercy. Once again, special thanks to Smallville.fandom.com for helping us curate the info for this episode. That's from IMDb. Maggie, that's not, they have nothing to do with Smallville.fandom.com.
I think I'm on the verge of being sleepy because I'm getting crazy.
Hey, I like it when you're crazy. When you're crazy, you're awake. So it's better. This is the 107th episode overall. Can't wait for next week's episode.
Wow.
It's a special episode.
Oh, a very special episode?
It's the 108th episode.
Yeah.
It's a lost episode.
Oh, that's why.
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. 4, 8, 15, 16, 42, 4, 8, 15. Do you remember when they did that? No, they did that. Original air date, April 20th.
You chain it.
Dog. Toke it up.
Toke it up.
Man, Lionel is sure blazing it in this one. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you know?
He can't take the place of Jonathan.
No, because the fire, it was blazing. He's blazing
fury.
Yeah. 420, dog.
Toking it up.
Smoking some reefer. Doing some drugs. My uncle had a horse named Reefer. I think. I don't know. Billy made that joke. I never knew if it was real or not.
Then you
owe
me, my jungle love.
Let's not.
Okay.
Original air date, of course, April 20th, 2006. Written by Stephen S. Donat, because he's good at writing. Previous episodes include Season 4's Run, Spell, Unsafe, Onyx, and Ageless. Didn't you
Beetleborgs.
Okay, yeah.
Onyx.
I feel like there was something about Onyx.
Very much doubting myself in the title Beetleborgs.
I thought it was something. Season 5's Mortal, Thirst, Splinter. Master Splinter. We fought him last night. And
yeah, we did. Multiple times.
The movie, the game for Game Boy.
Multiple times.
Yes, we did, because he's a bastard. Lockdown. Also an episode of Lockdown. Lost.
Wait, an episode of Lost?
Yes.
Or an episode of Lock?
I said Lock, but I meant Lost. But it's a Lock. It's a Lock episode. I hate it when you try to meme me. How dare you? And Tomb. Directed by... I didn't write the name down. I have their episodes, but I didn't write it down. Somebody hit us up in chat. Let us know who directed this.
Matt, you're chat bed.
Previous episodes includes Season 1's Nicodemus, Crush, Season 2's Heat, Insurgents, Rosetta, Accelerate, Season 3's Phoenix, Hereafter, Obsession, Truth, obsession. Season 4's Gone, Transference, Crypto, and Forever. Season 5's Arrival. Oh, wait. It's James Marshall.
Marshall versus the Machines?
I think it's James Marshall.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
James Brown.
And Splinter. Splinter.
Master Splinter.
Synopsis provided by IMDb user Claudio Carvalho. Lionel Luthor is chased by a man with a mask and forced to play hangman to save his life. When he traps Lionel in his limo in the path of a moving train. Choo-choo. Later, he is abducted by the same stranger who places Lionel in an abandoned warehouse where he has to play lethal jigsaw-type games to survive. Martha is also kidnapped, and is in his last test, the life of Martha is also put at stake, and Lionel has to fight to save her life. Meanwhile, Chloe, Clark, and Lex join forces trying to find Martha and Lionel. This is Season 5, Episode 19, Mercy. Maggie.
I'm disappointed.
What did you think about this episode?
I thought we was gonna get Lex's bodyguard Mercy, but I was wrong.
Miss Tetzfucker?
Oh, that's not her name.
I don't know.
That's not her name. That's the one from the 70s.
Okay, yes. Mercy.
Yeah.
From
the animated series.
Yeah. Wasn't she an android or something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, we did not. We did not get that. What?
Travis said Maggie and Matt sounded like the cat people in Scooby-Doo Zombie Island.
Yeah, I've never watched that one.
So good.
Is that the one with the Hex girls?
No. That's the Witch's Ghost. No, Zombie Island is the first one that they did like as the reboot.
Yeah. It was like the first like movie.
Yeah, home
direct movie.
Yeah.
And it looked good.
Yeah.
They had like shadows.
It was fun. It was good. It was like good story too.
You know what else was a good story?
Smallville.
This episode of Smallville.
I know.
Maggie, how did you like this episode of Smallville this week?
Well, I'll be honest, don't care about the Lex and a lot of stuff. As always. And
yeah. Which luckily there wasn't much.
And with Lionel, I thought it was a very interesting way of messing with someone. I know it's like based off of Saw and stuff, but like
no, I mean, you're fine.
Just that somebody thought out all these ways to get back at Lionel.
Yeah.
For effing up a merger that cost people their jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like
it was very intricate.
Yeah, and I like okay. So many thoughts here. The mergers and stuff always leave people losing their jobs.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It's terrible. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily blame the person that tried to merge with the company. I'd blame the person in the company.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the person's over the company. Yeah.
Like David Zaslav, right?
Yeah.
If they tried to merge with like Universal Studios and Universal pulled out and David Zaslav had to lay off like 100 people or 100,000 people, we'll say. I don't know how many people work for WB, but we'll say 100,000. Like, I would blame David Zaslav.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame Universal.
And also this dude's wife and kids left him
because he lost his job.
Yeah.
And like Broseph McGee.
There must have been multiple red flags before all this.
There's got to be way worse things going on than just you lost your job. Like, I mean, for you, listen, you don't just wake up one day and you're like,
I lost
my job. I'm going to be Jigsaw. Like, there's steps, okay? There's 12 steps. It's a 12-step program, okay?
Oh, okay.
And so, like, something else happened here. This guy, Lionel Luthor, did not force him to become Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, you don't just do that.
No.
So, granted, I don't know. Maybe his wife did leave him.
He's pretty effed up in the
like,
brain.
All it takes, Maggie, is one bad day.
Hey, you know what? He could have been so crazy he could have made up the fact that he once had a wife.
That's true.
It's all made up.
That's true. And think about it, this fuck didn't even sit around and watch to make sure Lionel Luthor died.
Yeah.
He went like,
he went to celebrate at a bar.
I'm sure he died. I'm sure he's dead. I'm gonna go drink. Like, at least one. Like, you're gonna go through all this shit.
Yeah.
To make sure, like, to try and fuck with Lionel Luthor. And you're not even gonna make sure this fuck dies. Like, you're not even gonna watch that? Like, don't get me wrong, it's terrible. You should never, try to, like, kill people or anything, obviously.
Yeah.
Goes without saying. But, like, if you're gonna go to all that trouble, then you're not even gonna stay and watch.
The elevator, the fire, the limo.
Yeah.
The electric floors, Martha about drowning.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
pulled a Prestige on his ass.
Yeah. Like, bro, you just you got lazy towards the end. He's
like,
got bored.
Now the elevator. Peace. I'll see you later. Except I won't because you're dead. Okay. Bye. Bye. Hey. Okay.
I need a margarita.
I want to be on you. But no. All that aside, Jigsaw aside, I did really enjoy this episode. I didn't really remember it. Who am I gonna name my name for myself? Sorry.
Okay.
Don't worry about Maggie. Don't worry. You'll catch up one of these days. It's Gambit. But listen, I didn't remember this episode, but I had forgotten that they tried to humanize Lionel.
Yeah.
You know, like again, okay. I'm gonna use an analogy here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and stay vague for your benefit, because you've not watched this show. But there's a show, One Tree Hill.
Yeah.
I've brought it up before.
I know.
Right?
Basketball.
Yes, there you go. So, like, there's a character who's a huge fucking asshole. Okay, horrible person. He does shit that just is the worst. Okay, and like he even ends up like killing somebody that we as the audience love. Okay, and you're like, holy fuck! And yes, this is One Tree Hill. This happens on One Tree Hill. And you're like, man, this irredeemable. This guy irredeemable. And then, like a season and a half later, like one of the kids, skips ahead, and they have like one of the couples has a kid, and the kid gets kidnapped. And yeah, and it sucks, and it's awful. And the guy that's irredeemable rescues the kid. And like they treated that like, no, you're still irredeemable. Like, you're not, listen, you may have brought him back, right? And we appreciate that. But fuck you. And like, fucking cold cock him, right? Like, they don't give a fuck, right? And I feel like this is like trying to do a similar thing where like they want Lionel to be on the side of
history.
Good, you know? Yeah. Like they want to redeem him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? And I guess it's so hard for me to like divorce myself from knowing the future of this, like, and trying to put myself back in the shoes of the first time watching it. So you might even be better at this than I am.
Yeah.
But like, I guess Lionel was like so evil that like they really thought, oh, there's no way we can redeem him. And like, I know we've watched this show over the past like, year, 2 years? I don't even know how long we've been watching it at this point.
4, 5.
Yeah. And like, I don't think Lionel was like so bad that like he had to go through a whole like torture episode. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm forgetting. Like, you tell me. Like, do you think like the idea of Lionel being good? Like, did you need this episode to like give him a shot at being good?
I think so.
Like, for you personally?
Yes, I think so. Because in my brain, like, I'm kind of like Clark. He's gonna find a way to show the secret off, you know.
I always find a way.
Yeah.
Even Stevens.
Yeah. I can see them dancing.
There you go.
Yeah.
A pathetic wheeze, a powerful sneeze. All right, so we needed.
That was an Emmy winner, okay?
It was. So we needed a torture episode to.
Well, I mean, it should have been a torture episode, but yes.
He needed something to redeem himself.
Yes.
Do you now trust Lionel Luthor?
Me. Oh, sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry. Kicking in, guys. Something in this room. Radon or something. Anyways, I have always loved Lionel. Like, even
you've enjoyed him
through it all of his crazy phases he's went through.
Yeah.
More than Jonathan's phases. That
Preacher Lionel,
Blind
Lionel,
yeah, Blonel
was good. Yeah. Murderer Lionel, prison Lionel with his shaved head.
Yeah.
Lionel.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's the Many Faces of Lionel was the second name for Smallville. Like they had them side by side. It's like, which one do we go? Smallville, the Many Faces of Lionel.
I vote Many Faces of Lionel.
And then
somebody show me the Many Faces.
Became a totally weird song. But no, Philip J. Frog was the one that decided to pick Smallville.
Philip J. Frog.
You really like that. I think this is the hardest I've ever made you laugh.
In a long time.
All right. So anyway, man, I've lost her.
So just see this frog with his stamp. He's like, I vote Smallville.
Yeah, that's what he did. Ribbit. Yeah, you know the frog.
Hello, my baby.
Yes, that's the frog. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maggie, we can stop. I guess we can stop.
I'm sorry.
I think we said pretty much everything needed. Did you enjoy this episode?
Yes, I did.
How'd you feel seeing Lex and Clark back at it like a bad habit?
That wasn't back at like a bad habit. Clark was like,
They rode together in a car.
Yeah.
In a two-seater.
But
Lex had to drop stick.
Couldn't be helped.
Do you think they played any music on the way? Or do you think it was dead silence?
I think it's dead silence.
Yeah. God,
because
how
both
awkward
of
would
them
that
are
be?
just little awkward
Do you think-
bitches.
Do you think...
Oh, God.
Do you think Lex was like, hey, Clark, smell my fingers?
Oh, Matt.
Hey, you know what else is bad?
You.
This episode is brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. That's right. Have you ever wanted access to a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals? Well, with Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows like The Boys, listen to ad-free music, and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, you'll never have to wait long for your orders. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Well, use the link in the description of this episode to sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime today. Discover all the benefits and see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome opportunity.
You said the thing.
Yeah, I did. I said the thing. Maggie, anything in the comments to be caught up on?
Oh, God, there's a lot.
I love it.
Let's see.
I think his name's actually Michigan J. Frog. I said Philip J. Frog, but I was thinking of Fry from Futurama.
I was just thinking of that frog named Philip just dancing along.
Well,
and he had
I'm pretty
that
sure his
stamp
name's Michigan, though.
for approve.
I'm pretty sure his name is Michigan. Something like that. Something weird.
Anyways, Travis says, back when I told the audio listeners to let us know about the loud noises.
Yeah.
He quoted, "I will consider it. That's not a guarantee. I'm going to do anything about it." Batman's a Liam Neeson before he jumps out of the train. Matt CR says, to quote a 80s 90s show and its sequel, "Have mercy."
Have mercy.
Since that's how I felt with this episode. And Caleb Richardson said, "Heyo."
Thank you a lot.
And yes, the director was James Marshall.
Fucking nailed it. I nailed that shit. Fucking look, it only took me 2.5 years to be able to remember someone's name. All right. And I nailed that shit.
What? Travis says in high school we'd random song lyrics to my ass.
My ass.
we sing
ass.
The heat is on and it's in
the heat is so they would add my ass to the lyrics.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, okay.
All right.
The heat is on my ass.
Apparently Caleb Rich said there was a big MCU news day.
I did not catch up on that.
The Inverse had a big MCU info dump after getting their hands on internal emails regarding projects that are no longer moving forward at Marvel Studios. Like the cancellations of the Eternals 2, Captain Marvel 3, and the indefinite postponement of
Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Sad.
Well, apparently he was going to be like the lead, like one of the big leads of Kang Dynasty. And then that obviously has gone to shit.
Because he's beautiful.
He'll be back.
Travis says they should have given Pete the Friends treatment. and gave him his own spin-off called Pete, just so it'd suck and get canceled after 7 episodes. It wouldn't even make it 7.
No, I think it'd be like what was it? Was it the Mike O'Malley show? There was a show called the Mike O'Malley Show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
No. This only lasted 1 episode.
Oh.
And it got pulled halfway through. Like halfway through the episode,
What?
they put on a rerun of Friends instead, because like literally no one watched it. No one watched it. At least that's what I remember Jay Leno saying. So I'm taking him at chin value here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and just assuming that it's accurate.
Travis Mitchell says, Michael Keaton,
That's
I
what
lost
Jay
my
Leno
job.
impression. Just
I
said.
lost my job. I'm going to be a vulture.
Hey, did you see what Michael? Sorry, we'll get back to Smallville. But did you see what Michael Keaton said about Batgirl? It's terrible. They asked him how he felt about it being canceled or shelved, and he said, "I don't care." He said it was a lot of fun. It was a nice paycheck.
I mean,
Keaton don't give a fuck, man.
no,
he
he's
doesn't
made
give
his
a fuck.
money. I don't blame him. But
Man, but goddamn.
Bro,
He's not in it for the science. He's in it for the money. Fuck. Look at him. Anyways, we should get back to Smallville. Unless there's something.
Kelly Burch said they've also stated Captain America 4 has a box office target it needs to hit, which will decide if Anthony Mackie continues as Captain America or if they'll reboot and recast Steve Rogers.
I don't like this phase of Marvel we're in.
I don't like this.
You know?
Leave our boy Mackie alone.
Yeah.
Leave him
Cut
alone.
the check. Cut the check.
Then Travis said, I was Matt dressed as Gambit throwing Pokemon cards. And Matt Sierra said,
I'm gonna make up my name for myself right here.
Yeah. Matt Sierra says, guess you could say that lighting the fire and the floor took the wind out of him. In Smallville.
Ah. I don't get it. Man, I kind of get it.
And apparently we started vodcasting, the pilot podcast of Smallville started on April 6, 2022. Matt Zero checked into it.
Oh, thanks. Wow. God damn, we've been doing this for over 2 years.
Let's see. When Matt said frog, I thought of the two brothers in Lost Boys. Oh my god.
Michael, come with us, Michael. It's magic, Michael. It's all magic, Michael. It's magic, Michael. Magic, Michael.
Stop. This is the last thing. Home Improvement episode with Dave Chappelle and Jim Brewer. And they gave it a whole spin-off, but fired Jim Brewer, changed the names of the characters, and it got canned after like 1 episode.
I forgot about that. I remember that episode of Home Improvement that they're in for like a couple of scenes. It's weird. And then they did get a spin-off series, oddly enough. Wow. Crazy. You know what else is crazy? War! What is it good for?
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Whoa!
Yeah. How Clark and Lana have progressed this week. Well, guess what? They didn't. They had no interaction.
Good. Screw her.
That's right. Wait, are we? So who? Wait. Never mind. I don't want to get into it. Well, we get into it every time. I don't want to dissect this Clark Lana stuff this week. There's nothing to dissect. I'm just saying.
They're babies.
I don't blame Lana.
Babies.
Babies. I don't blame Lana for not wanting to be with someone who gaslights her every time they don't fuck. Okay? Like, that's all I'm saying. I'd be pretty fucking pissed off too, okay? I mean, think about it. She's
figured it
she's
out.
wanting dick so much she made out with legs because he looks like a penis. I can't breathe. She wants it. She wants it. Look at him. I mean, look at him. You can't. I can't. Look. Got his ass. Got his ass. How Clark and Lex have progressed this week. Well,
Breathe, Matt.
Clark and Lex work together to rescue Lionel and Martha. Save Martha. Clark leaves Lex to go save them on his own. And Lex hears Lionel say that Clark is a special boy.
All
He's
right.
a special boy.
I was like, what? What?
Maggie, he's a special boy.
I know he is, but it doesn't need to be said out loud.
He's a special boy. We all know how special of a boy he is. All right, he's a little special boy. He's a special boy. He's a special boy. He's a special boy. Oh,
You're losing me. We're already at war, so
Maggie. He's a special boy.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Lex confronts
You're a
Lionel about
special
this.
boy.
Lionel to Lex and states that Clark is just a son a father could be proud of. Fucking burned his ass. Fucking burned him. I remember I was watching it. It was like, holy fuck, Lionel. Like, Jesus
Damn.
Christ. But at the
That's
same
it.
time, Lex had been like, you know, a piece of shit to Lionel too, you know? So, I mean, I don't blame him. Yeah. Clark, you know, Clark's a son you could be proud of. Must be nice. Ain't that right, Lex? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Julian called.
Julian's dead.
Yeah, because you fucking killed him, you piece of shit.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, Lex.
Mom did. Mom killed him.
You leave Lillian out of this. Remember how I did it? How Lex and Lana have progressed this week. Well, Lex begins teaching Lana how to play chess.
Chest.
He Lex starts playing with Lana's chest. And Lana breaks the wind of ice about their kiss last week. Lex doesn't regret the kiss, and Lex is called away before they can discuss further. Clark, smell my fingers. Hey, Clark, smell my fingers. Clark, smell my fingers.
I'm going to sleep.
It's my butt.
It's not your butt.
Say, Clark, would you like a chocolate covered pretzel? Oh my god. And lastly, how Clark and Lois have progressed this week. Well, god damn it, Lois Lane does not appear in this episode. Although Lois does call Clark to tell him that Martha never showed up for the fundraiser. But she's still not in this episode.
Boo!
There it is.
Sorry.
There it is. Nah, you're good. Now, let's get into continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
So, fun fact, we was going to start watching Supernatural today. And I thought I had it digitally, and I don't.
Yeah.
And then I pulled out my box set. Comes with a digital code. Tried to type it in. This fucking thing expired in 2022. And I like, we just got this.
Yeah.
Like, I think Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
We just got it. So now I gotta fucking email David Zaslav, piece of shit. Be like, hey, you know, maybe
We're out
Amazon.
here not having the digital.
You know? And then we went on Netflix and it was there. So what are you gonna
Guaranteed
do?
The music's probably changed.
Ah, man. It might be. Ah, that would suck. The music of Supernatural is like half the fun. You know? It's like half the fun. To show mercy, Maggie, to someone is to withhold from harming them. Mercy also means to be at the command of someone. Lionel and Martha were at the mercy of Lincoln Cole.
Lincoln Cole.
Cole 45, 2 zigzags.
Cole train.
There it is. No Mercy is also the number plate on Spoiler's car. Spoiler as in a character that I'm removed the name because it's a spoiler. Which is first seen at the end of the season 8 episode Toxic. You're there. Are you awake with me?
I'm trying.
Lana's phone number is listed as 555-0164. This was also Chloe's phone number in the episode Cuckoo.
Oh.
Remember that one? Where the Iceman cometh?
Yeah. He did.
In her mouth. Bong! Bong! Clark stopping the elevator instantly without slowing it down before would cause the same result as crashing onto the ground. Clark had caught people, Lana and Nicodemus, Chloe and Dichotic, and objects, a car in the episode prior, from falling great heights, and they are always unharmed by the sudden deceleration. This is due to, quote, tactile telekinesis in the comics, though this is never really established in Smallville canon.
No.
Maggie, do you know what tactile telekinesis is?
The type of telekinesis that you don't, like, let everybody in on.
No. It's tactical.
Yeah.
No.
You have to plan it out.
No.
You know?
No.
You can't read my mind. I can read your mind.
Hey, what if I told you you've already heard the phrase tactile telekinesis?
Bull.
Superboy on Young Justice has tactile ticky ticky tick tock
The ticky room.
tickety tick tickety tick
Tickety tickety talk.
tick tack tick 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 tack tick tack tick tack.
Oh shit. Hickory dickory dock.
Round the dub.
Ran up the clock.
Hey, interesting to note that Lionel's trial by fire with the burning room, water with Martha in peril of drowning, and then by air through an elevator drop through the game set by Lincoln Cole mirror the search for the Stones of Power, of which Lionel was active party in. First, the crystal of fire was found, then the crystal of water, and finally, the crystal of air.
That sounds like Avatar.
We all know Lana Lang is the chosen one.
Screw off.
Come on, Sam.
No, don't.
Kitty
go.
cat. Call me
Dean,
kitty cat.
Don't talk to Sam like that.
All right, listen. Martha infers that Lionel knows Clark's secret due to a video of Clark surviving the explosion in the episode Lockdown. Martha had asked for Lionel's help in keeping this video a secret in the episode Cyborg. Lionel mentions his attempted takeover of Luthor Corps through the Apex group. Apex, you know,
Apex.
from
Batman.
No? Huh? Apex from Godzilla.
Oh, my bad.
Remember Monarch and Apex? That's not what it is. And Lex's blackmail that compelled him to stop, all of which occurred in the episode Vengeance. Maggie, can you please stop playing at the cam? Jesus
I'm trying to close
Christ.
it.
Holy God. Lionel reveals that he's known Clark's secret since he held the crystal that helped to form the Fortress of Solitude in the episode Commencement. Lana mentions the kiss that occurred with Lex in the episode Fragile. Lionel tells Martha that Apex was an Asian consortium he used to try to take back Luthor Corps from Lex. Lex became vice president of Luthor Corps in season 3 and began running the company since season 4. Lionel makes a reference to his childhood growing up in suicide slums and his supposed involvement in his parents' death. Though, as Lincoln Cole points out, and the events of Shattered and Covenant confirm this, it was Lionel who murdered his parents. Interestingly, Lincoln Cole seems to be under the impression that Lionel's release during Scare was his doing, when in reality it was the work of one Genevieve Teague, aka Kitty Cat. Call me kitty cat. Do you remember what that is? It's the Wedding Crashers.
Oh, that's what I thought. I was like, is that Wedding Crashers? That's bad that I even would put that together.
Hey, this episode bears. Arr. This episode bears.
Are you trying to keep me awake?
Yes, I
don't
am.
know.
I am.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
This episode bears many similarities to the Saw franchise, with a very similar style of video message from the captor, as well as seemingly inescapable and deadly games designed to teach some kind of lesson taking place within a rundown industrial setting. The captor, having been a seemingly innocent character from earlier, is also very similar to the twist ending of the first film. Did you get all that?
You read that really fast.
Chloe refers to Lionel as Darth Luther. Darth is a title used in the Star Wars films for the evil Sith.
What?
And this episode marks the 35th appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit, one that he wears frequently throughout the series.
Well,
Lord almighty! God, that was terrifying.
good, because that's what it sounds like in my ears.
At least the drum only lasts for like a second, you know? God,
I'm
damn.
35, so woo!
All right, let's
Yeah,
remember all those we lost this
yeah,
week.
let's remember them.
We're all gonna die.
Good job, Maggie. Alex, the limo driver.
Thank you, Alex.
We salute you.
We salute.
Oh, it's a Philip J. Frog coming in here. No, poor Alex, the limo driver.
Yeah, man, he didn't deserve that.
Do you remember how he died?
He got burned up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was him.
he was the hollowed out.
He had to balance
Ash.
the scales, and it wasn't easy being cheesy. All right, let's get into the freaking week.
Major funky.
All right, it's time to completely skip Lincoln Cole, aka Saw.
Bone saw, no.
Bone Saw nose. All right.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Eat me. All right. So here's your current ranking for Freak of the Week. Number 1, Brainiac. Number 2, Cyborg. Number 3, Aquaman. Number 4, Disciples of Zoe. Number 5, Buffy Sanders. Number 6, Tom.
Oh, time?
The Fire in Which We Burn. Number 7, Maddie Max. Number 8, Santa. Number 9, Angel of Vengeance. Number 10, Simon Heard Chester, man. Number 11, The Old Duke Boys.
Mr. Good Old Boy.
Number 12, Silver Clark. Number 13, Flatliners. Number 14, Fake Seth. Number 15, Ultimate Goosebumps. Number 16, Tommy Lee Jones.
And twins.
Number 17, Police Academy 4. Number 18, Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, you call on DW.
Darkwing Duck.
Where do you want to put Saw? Bone Saw. Bone Saw nose. What are you thinking? It was a good episode.
It was, but I feel like
I think it's definitely like this is the beginning of the terrible ones, or
Yeah.
not even terrible, like mediocre. Is like
Excuse
them old Duke boys. Okay, them old Duke boys is like when things are on the, like it's the mountain. Okay,
Yeah.
this is when things are going down the mountain. Okay,
Okay.
I'm not saying the peak of the mountain is like the best, but like this is when things are going down. Yelling timber. Okay, there's a large gap between Simon Her Chester man and them old Duke boys. All right, hey Clark, throw my finger. Talk about a
I'm
big
gonna
old
go
gap.
find a bed in the...
Big old fall into the gap. You know what I'm saying? All right, hey. So where do you want to put?
Simon or Chesterman?
So where do you want to put Bone Saw?
Saw?
Is Bone Saw better than Simon Chesterman?
Yeah.
Is Bone Saw better than Angel of Vengeance? The pirate.
I'm gonna
King
say
of the Pirates.
I'm gonna say no.
No?
No.
Not better than the King of the Pirates?
You're only killing me, Smalls.
Smallville. You know what I'm saying? All right. So
Smallsville's nose.
So you're saying the new number 10 is Bonesaw nose.
Bonesaw.
I'm gonna spell it nose like a nose. Like a nose.
Oh, okay.
Like the nose.
No nose.
All right. So your new ranking at number 18, or wait, I can't do this. Number 19, Darkwing Duck. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. You all get it. You figure it out. Now let's get into Puberty, but with superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
Bingo.
I don't have the brain capacity to do that numbers right now. You know.
No brain capacity. Yeah.
Spell my fingers.
No. Fuck you.
All right, Clark uses the following abilities in this episode. He uses super strength when he catches the elevator, super speed when he runs away from Lex, and X-ray vision when he. When did he use X-ray vision?
Whenever. Okay, this is a cheesy part of the episode when they're in Lionel's office and like they're saying,
"Oh yeah, my dad would never accept a flaw."
like close. What the is going on?
Oh wait, it was actually this one.
Yeah,
That flaw.
I'm
Whoops.
telling your dad, Lex.
My dad's dead, Clark. Yeah, so is
Yeah,
mine, you piece of shit.
Mine's dead.
Hey, so here's the thing. We need to stop for a second. If Lionel, Lionel, let's say Lionel's on the side of angels, okay? Let's say he's a
Okay.
good guy.
Okay.
Right? He's keeping Kal-El's secret. So when he went to go tell Jonathan, and Jonathan fucked him up so bad that he died, right?
Yeah.
That was unnecessary.
That was not Nessa.
Like if he had just listened to Lionel for like a minute,
Yeah.
like he didn't have to die.
No.
But instead, that goddamn Jonathan Kent rage. What's it called? What's it called when like
Temper?
yeah, temper.
Temper.
And he's stubborn.
Yeah.
So you could say Jonathan, it was Beauty that killed the beast. Class dismissed. Maggie, no flies, no ties. Did they break the rule this week? Did they break it? The rule? Was the rule broken? If there was a broken rule, would you say that it was no flights, no tots? To have a flight or a tot would be the antithesis of the rule of to which they're keeping. Would you say per sway that keeping was not of the rule?
I love you, but
So no or
No.
yes?
No,
So they did break the rule.
they didn't.
Oh. All right, let's get into that.
Bitch.
Well, that's just crime.
Oh shit! Good job, Maggie. All right, we got Lex and Lionel. Who you want to be?
I want to be Lionel.
All right, Lex. I may not like you very much, Dad, but you're a valuable asset to Luther Corps. Killing you would hurt the bottom line.
Your concern is truly touching.
Spot on Lionel impression you got there, Maggie. Wow. We got Lionel and Clark. You want to be Lionel?
I'll be Lionel.
Okay.
I only want what's best for you and your mother, son.
You don't call me that! Charlie kills my father.
No, I am not trying to take his place.
You couldn't. So stop. Stop it. You don't say that.
Stop. Stop yelling at me, Clark.
You don't say that. You.
Stop.
You.
Stop.
You.
Stop. I'm going to hit your face with the
Lionel? Smallvillians. Get it. There we go. Much better. All right. Lex, it's a shame, isn't it? It takes a crisis like this to get us in the same room together. Look, Clark, maybe when this is all over, we can try to find our way back to some common ground. I mean, both of our fingers smell the same. I look like a penis, Clark. You get it, Maggie? Do you get it?
Yes, I get it.
If he had a
head.
if he had a pimple on his head, he'd look like a boob.
Yours a boob.
Thank you.
That sounds like rain.
You become
I
part of a
love this.
bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
All right. Clark catching Lionel in a falling elevator, similar to a scene in Superman 2 where Lois Lane is trapped in a falling elevator. That's never happened. A falling elevator. This is the second time this has ever happened in the history of cinema and television and any kind of multimedia filmic event.
What?
Yeah. The antagonist of this episode, Lincoln Cole, is similar to DC Comics' Batman villain, the Riddler. From the perspective of the strategic methods he employs using higher learning riddles to gain advantage over his opponent, and the Batman version is very similar. We even said this while we was watching the episode. That with the mask and stuff,
Yeah.
he kind of looked like the Riddler. This is for all my Twitch fans. We're gonna kill Batman. I'm Steven Spielberg's dad.
No.
Truly, this has been a fable, man.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Hey, Maggie.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Lincoln Cole's costume of a silver mask and a cloak bears a striking resemblance to the look of the Marvel Comics supervillain.
Dr. Doom.
What did you almost say?
I was supposed to say, I know I was supposed to say, and then I realized, oh, he's actually talking about a person.
What was you about to say?
Apex Corporation.
What the fuck? Dr. Apex?
I don't know, man.
All right, hey. Lincoln Cole is a former employee of the Apex Corporation in the comics. Alan Scott worked as an engineer for Apex Radio during the 1940s. And he was a Green Lantern. And his lantern wasn't like an actual lantern. And it wasn't space. It was magic. Yeah. Yeah. And then in the new 52 Earth 2, Alan Scott, he got his power from the green, which is where Swamp Thing got his powers from. The green.
The green.
And the Animal Man's the red.
Yeah. I got him.
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
God
Merry Chrysler.
bless us. Maggie fell asleep.
Maggie
fell asleep everybody. She's
Cuckoo clock.
Yeah, see, now she's trying to be funny and stuff. When Martha reads her speech to Clark, she mentions truth, justice, and the American way. This is a long-running description of what Superman stands for.
I'm away.
Dating
I was
back
reading
to-
something.
Dating back to the 1950s. In the Richard Donner film, these are the same words uttered by Superman when Lois Lane is interviewing him. When Martha is done reading the speech, Clark says, "Those are words to live by, Ma."
Oh, shit.
In the closing scene, Lionel and Clark are talking about Clark's secret. Clark asks Lionel why he hasn't revealed his secret. Lionel says, "What? Tell them you're some strange visitor from another planet?" That is a direct quote from the opening credits to the 1950s Superman series called The Adventures of Superman.
I'm sorry.
George Reeves.
I'm trying so hard, man.
Ian Tracy, aka Lincoln Cole, was also in Man of Steel 2013 as Ludlow, a bully truck driver.
What's a bully truck driver?
Remember the guy that pours beer on Clark and then he like takes the logs and fucks up the trucks? Remember that?
Yes.
That
Yes.
was him. That was him.
Wow.
Yep.
Our tax dollars at work.
I'm pretty sure it was in Canada.
Our Canadian tax dollars at work.
The Kookaboos. All right.
Hey, you owe me some kookaboos.
It's time for the countdown to Superman. 46 weeks until Superman returns to cinemas. It's Quail Man. Nah, damn it. Fuck you, Maggie.
Shut up. I lived on a farm and heard them all the time. No, you don't
What?
hear them anymore.
Heard what?
Quails.
Oh, do quails make that sound?
Yeah, Bob White's. They're quails.
Bob White.
Yeah, Bob White's.
Wait. Bob White is the mayor of Bluffington.
Yeah.
And you're saying Bob Whites are quails?
Quails. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so in the weeds right now. There's so much happening in Doug lore that I had no idea about.
You know, S is for school.
And Q is for Quail Man.
Q.
And Bell Man.
I don't know.
Next time on Smallville.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Maggie. Next week. Season 5. Episode 20. Fade. What I am and who I am, never gonna change. Never gonna, I will not be slain. No. I've always been what I am. The world could clearly see. I won't fade away. Audio adrenaline. Maggie, that was such a long build for a very not worth payoff. Honestly, that payoff was not worth it. Maggie, based solely off the title, what do you think next week's episode's plot is?
I'm awake. I heard you.
You fell asleep. I saw you. I saw you.
You said, what do I think the plot is for Fade?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not Jaded by Aerosmith, so we're good. I'm sorry. I'm trying, okay? Cut out. No.
Oh.
Ow. Okay, Fade. Everybody's gonna go. Except for like.
Oh my god.
No, why is it on me? Why? Why?
Maggie. That wasn't it at all.
I know it was. I can't replicate what you did.
Do you know what I was doing?
I don't know.
The Martians from Mars Attacks. All right, everybody, that's it. That's the end of the show.
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
No, we're done. We're done.
It's so stupid.
Hey, if you'd like to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Become a member, get access to the Google Drives, get your name in every stream and episode that we do. All that fun stuff. Just support the channel, you know. Be sure and hit that like button and share this with someone you love or someone you hate, depending on whether you enjoyed this episode or not. You can use the link in the description of this episode to get a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime and tell Jeff Bezos to shove it up his butt. Maggie, based solely off the title, what do you think the plot is for next week's episode?
It's really stupid.
All right,
It's
I'm
a
ready.
stupid
I'm
joke.
ready for it.
It's a stupid joke.
I'm ready for
So
it.
it's called Fade.
Yeah, it's called.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody except for Lex, because he doesn't have hair, they go to the barber shop and everybody gets a fade. I told you it was bad. I'm sorry.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Have a hopefully awesome day.
I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what to do. I don't think I hit end stream.
It's this end.
He's right there.
It's this button. You just hit the end. Bye.
That's your
Bye,
ass.
everybody.
Your
Bye.
ass.